Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a farmhouse decorate with me and haul. I found most of these items at Hobby Lobby for 66% off. And I'll also be sharing with you some farmhouse decorating ideas with my finds, as well as how I repurpose some items to make them more vintage and fit my overall aesthetic. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss any of my decorating videos that I post every Wednesday and Saturday. And let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I picked up a bunch of home decor from Hobby Lobby and it is all, for the most part, 66% off. It's all stuff that was part of their spring collection that has been marked down. And I found a lot of neutral, like everyday decor pieces, which you know I love to pick up, especially if it's on sale. And I also found a bunch of pieces that I'm going to be using with my fall decor as well. And if you followed me on Instagram, I've showed some of these pieces, but there is a lot of stuff that I haven't shown you. So if you don't follow me already on Instagram, I'll leave my handle right here. So I have a lot to get through, so we're gonna jump right into it. But then after the haul, I'm gonna be decorating with some of these items and just showing you how everything is going to look. I'm also curious to know if you guys would be interested in an early fall decorating video, just things that I do personally to decorate when you want to decorate for fall, but you feel like it's too soon to bring out like the pumpkins and stuff. I have a bunch of things that I'm going to be incorporating in my home to still get that cozy early fall feel without jumping right into pumpkins, if that makes sense. So let me know if that's a video that you guys would be interested in seeing now, or if you think I should wait a little bit. I'm always in the mood for fall, but I want to get a gauge on what you guys want to see. So let me know in the comments and let's jump into the haul. All right, so this is all from Hobby Lobby, and the first thing I got are these buckets. I love this color for fall. I think it is so pretty, and I got all the sizes that I saw. So there's the large one, the medium one, and then this small one. And I'm not even exactly sure what I'm going to use these for, but I just think that this color scheme is so pretty for fall. I can incorporate fall items in here, around here. So yeah, I was really excited about these, and they were so affordable. The big one was under $10, and then I think the medium was $8, and the small one was right around $6. The next thing I found was also part of the spring clearance, and this was $5.10, I believe. And I love that it has this wooden handle. It's this white enamel that's distressed. It matches my tiered tray perfectly. I love that it has a top. And yeah, I just thought it was perfect. What I picked this up for was I was thinking I could hang it on my kitchen peg rail, but there's so many different ways that I could incorporate this. And I've been slowly adding more of these white enamel pieces to my collection. So I was excited to grab this one on clearance. And I was so glad that I found this piece at Hobby Lobby on clearance as well. This was under $5, originally $14. And I was so close to buying something just like this off of Amazon for almost $30, and I spent less than $5 to pick this one up. So I was really excited. It's just a wooden bowl, and I plan on adding some cute little white pumpkins and greenery in here for fall. But again, this is a piece that you can use all year long. I also love these burlap sack placemats. They're so pretty, so neutral. Again, you can use them in multiple places, not necessarily just for a table. You could even line them up and use them for a runner if you want. I have a lot of different ideas for these, but a placemat might be an option for fall. And I think I ended up paying around $2 for each of these. And then this, I don't really know, it's not part of the spring collection, but it was just on clearance. It had this clearance sticker. It was $3.50, this mini corbel. And I thought, again, I love to collect corbels. You can use them anywhere, but I was thinking maybe my tiered tray. And this is kind of like a light gray color. It has a ton of really just pretty detail. So I don't know if I want to go in and add a little bit of white chalk paint in here to kind of lighten it up, but I don't know. I'm undecided, but this was just such a great price and I thought it was so cute, so I definitely picked this one up. And of course, I could not resist strolling down the fall aisles at Hobby Lobby. Even though I'm I'm not quite ready to start buying fall pieces. What I like to do is wait until more of the fall collections come in all of the stores, and I like to browse through, see what my favorite items are, and then kind of go home and think about where I would incorporate all of those and how I could incorporate it in the decor I already have. And I like to kind of decide on what my theme is going to be. So I am just kind of perusing right now. That's my stage of like home decor for fall at the moment, but I could not pass this little cutting board up. I love it. Again, perfect piece to use all year round. I love the shape. I love that it even has this cute little string around it. It's just so, so cute. I like to stack these in my kitchen. So this was 40% off, and I think I paid a little over $8 for it. And then another thing that was not on sale at all, but I could not pass it up, was this really cute little stool. I love kind of like the light green color. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. It's a very neutral light green, and I love how distressed it is. And it says on the tag that it's a plant stand, but I thought this would be so cool to kind of stack those heirloom pumpkins on for fall. And then obviously when it's not fall, you can use it for plants, but it's just one of those pieces that you can use anywhere. I love how tiny it is, and it's just so cute. So this one was $15.99, a little pricey, I guess. So because I saved so much on everything else, I didn't really mind paying full price for this, especially because I just had so many good ideas, and I was looking for something like this. I was thinking more of like a cake stand, but when I saw this, I was like, perfect. All right, and this was such a random find. We were on vacation. I think we were in Georgia, and we had to stop at Target for something. And of course I had to look at the dollar spot. I mean, I wouldn't be me if I didn't do that. And they had a ton of stuff on clearance, and I never saw this little roller in mine. What's it called? Why can't I think of what this is? You roll dough with it. Anyway, you know what I mean. So this was in the dollar spot, marked down. I think I paid like $1 for it, and I'm going to use some of the same stain I use on my shelves and for my end table outside, just so it has more of a vintage look and it matches my decor more. But I just thought this was so cute, so I picked that up. And then another thing I found on Amazon, they also have a version of these at Hobby Lobby. It's a little bit different of a shape. I don't think they're quite as long as these, and I wanted mine to be a little longer, but the ones at Hobby Lobby are wider, so they're just like a little shorter and fatter, and these are a little taller and skinnier. But for what I plan on using these for fall, I really wanted this shape, so I'm also going to be staining and kind of distressing these as well. But I'm really excited. I thought of so many fun ideas for fall that I can't wait to share with you guys, and this is one of those things. All right, I have one more that I can show you here, and then I have even more in the back. So I didn't even realize how big this haul was going to be. So I found this at Michael's, and Michael's was all marked down as well. I think their spring stuff was 80% off, I want to say. So they had one of these stools. I was in Michael's like 3 weeks ago, the same one, and they didn't have this. So I think this may have been a return, but it just says stay a while, and it has a cute little design, but I'm probably going to just keep things on top of it, so whatever. But I got this for $10. It was originally $50, and I got it on clearance for $10. So yeah, I've always wanted a stool like this just to put like plants on and seasonal decor and things like that. It's kind of like a wrought iron with some brown little distressing all throughout, so I really like this one as well. Okay, and the next things that I'm going to show you guys are vintage pieces that I picked up from a local vendor who I used to see all of the time at like local vintage fairs and things like that, but because of COVID, a lot of their items are listed online. So I saw this one table that I cannot wait to show you guys. I'm totally switching up my decor for fall just because the brown table that I usually have up against that wall that I decorate seasonally when you first walk in my house, that table I've already cycled through an entire year, every single season, decorating that table seasonally. So I wanted to switch it up this year. So I'm moving that table somewhere else. That's going to be a separate video. And I have this new vintage table that I picked up that I absolutely adore. And it's going to allow me to show you guys different ways that I decorate for each season using this table. And it also challenges me because I feel like if I was going to just decorate that same brown table, I would probably just want to decorate it the same ways or a variation of the same way that I decorated it last year. So it kind of challenges my creative decorating and also lets me give you guys different and new inspiration and new ideas as well. So let me show you that table. Okay, so there is really no rhyme or reason to where I have these. I just set them out so I could show you near my entryway, but these are the pieces that I picked up that are vintage, and I am just so excited to incorporate these in my decor. First is this ladder, and originally what my thinking was is I was gonna put this on my front porch and then I could kind of like stack pumpkins upward, and I thought that would be a cool look. So I'll either do that, or I kind of like the look of it inside as well. So maybe I'll keep it next to this table and then I could put like a blanket over it and have some pumpkins going up. So not sure, I kind of have to play around, but that ladder is just so cool. And I love it for like the holidays because it's this really pretty, just red, vintage, rusty, distressed look. So yeah, I really thought that was a cool find. And then this is the table that I'm going to be using. So this piece here was actually from a wagon bench and they repurposed it onto this table, and I just think it's so cool. It's such a unique piece. So I'm going to put it up against this back wall that I usually have my brown table, and I'm just gonna play around with that and see how that looks and just kind of change things up around here. Another thing I thought would be really cool for that is when I do my back porch makeover, this would be a really cool bar as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna be playing around with it, but for now, like I said, I wanna use it as a table. And then these pieces are from, I believe, an old barn. I don't really remember where they were from, but they're actually pretty heavy and they're real wood, and this is like my favorite vintage green color, and it's just so pretty. I'm thinking we might add some hardware to it so I can actually hang it on the wall. So yeah, I just had to have those as well. I love anything chippy, and I just feel like all of this stuff gives me such good like fall, like holiday decorating vibes. So I'm excited to switch it up in 2020 for my decor. Okay, so now I'm going to move the table over here. I have not seen it in this space yet. I was waiting to make this video. So let's see how it looks. And then I have a couple other ideas of things that I'm gonna add around it. So I'm excited. Okay, so we're gonna take down my DIY summer awning. RIP, you were really fun and cute while you lasted, but this thing is literally falling apart, so it's time to take it down. And then I'm also gonna clear off this table, and it's kind of just become a landing space for random things, which drives me crazy. And I do have a really fun idea for where this is going to next, so stay tuned for that. It'll be in an upcoming video, and this was one that is highly requested, so I'm excited to share it with you guys.
You know I want you close, maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll...
Okay, so I'm going to stain and kind of distress these wood pieces before I decorate my table, just so these have enough time to dry. So I'm using this wood stain, and this is the same stain that I used on my Rae Dunn shelves, and this is also the one that I used on my DIY front porch makeover, that little crate table. This has lasted me such a long time, so many DIY projects. I don't even remember what it cost, but I don't even think it was that expensive, and it lasts so long. So I'm just going to be using this to distress these products. If you use some tools, you can kind of add a little bit of marks and distressing into wood items. My husband had his hammer with him, or else I would have used that. So I'm just using just things that I found on hand, and I'm just trying to basically mark this up a little bit just so it looks more worn and aged. And then I'm going to go in and apply the stain, and I'm not going to even let it sit on there too long. The longer you leave the stain directly applied to the wood, the darker that it will become. So I'm basically just going to apply this and then use a paper towel and wipe it right off. I just want it to kind of be a light color. And then this time I smartened up and I just used latex gloves to apply it, because if you get stain on your hands, it is such a pain to get off. So I highly recommend just putting gloves on, and it'll save you all of that trouble.
Call 'em style. Sleeves rolled up, glasses on. And then you make that smile and my heart starts racing when I'm with you. When I'm with you. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine.
So we're just gonna let those dry, and now I'm gonna go back and decorate this table and the area around it. I wanna make it cozy, and this is kind of my first attempt at decorating this space. So let me know what you guys think about it. I am so excited to incorporate some fall pieces in here, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But again, you know how much I love switching around my decor, so having a new table in this area that has been such a focal point for me is really exciting, and it really challenges me to switch up my decor. And I'm going to incorporate these new pots that I got at Hobby Lobby, which I showed you in the haul. So let me know what you guys think.
You got your high heels on, and I'm wearing my worn out jeans. What could go wrong? Sipping on a beer, sing along to our favorite songs. All I want is you. You make my world spin round and round. Sometimes I don't know what to do, cause my heart starts racing when I'm with you. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. A never-ending sunshine. You know I want you close. Maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that?
Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I post every Wednesday and Saturday, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!